Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop, and if you are new here, I make decorative wreaths for pretty much all occasions and holidays every day, and I like to teach you, inspire you to do the same. So welcome. If you have not already done so, hit that subscribe button and join my journey that is YouTube. I'm loving it. But today what we are going to be doing is a tutorial. Here's our base. Can you guess? Any guesses? We are going to be making a Nutcracker wreath using this beautiful attachment. And the most probably exciting thing about this is most of these supplies that I'm using, not this or the ribbons, but most of the picks that I'm using, you can purchase at Hobby Lobby. So that is exciting. It is a cost-friendly wreath. So this is my inspiration. I saw this at Craft Outlet, and isn't it adorable? It's like a little ornament. But we're gonna stick this guy in this wreath. I'm using a 24-inch base. It's flocked. I purchased this at Hobby Lobby, I believe. And I just, I filled it with mesh and I pushed it in a little so it's that oval shape. I like it longer. And I cut my mesh 24 inches. And I used these three colors, gold, blue, and red. And yeah, there we go. If you have any questions in this tutorial, leave them in the comments, and let's get going. Please let me know where you're from. Where are you watching from? Yeah, and if you have any, if you want to know anything about me, my craft relating journey, go ahead and ask. I'd love to answer questions. But yeah, so we are going to, again, this is from Hobby Lobby, or I'm sorry, no, it's not. It's from Craft Outlet. I'm going to be using this and some jewels also that I found from Craft Outlet. But again, most of the picks are going to be from Hobby Lobby. So first, we're going to put him, this beautiful piece, in the wreath. So we're going to need some pipe cleaners. And we're going to need some floral picks. You can find all the tools and supplies in a link in my in the description of the video as well. You can also sign up for my email if you are into that. I would love to send you some goodies, some fun emails. So yeah, so we're gonna twist two pipe cleaners so they're long like that. We're gonna do that twice because I want this attachment. I mean, you could just glue it in there. I don't, for the most part, I don't really like to do that. It's a personal preference, but if that's what you choose, go for it. And then I'm going to just dip one of these in glue. I can get it in glue. Or maybe I'll use my glue gun. There we go. All right. So I got some glue on it. And then, so I know, kind of like that. So we're going to put one in the bottom. And it is styrofoam, which is nice. So you can just stick it in. And that's how I like to attach these attachments. If they're styrofoam, just, and then I'll glue it also onto the wreath, but, so I want to be able to see, so I'm going to need one over here too. Because I want to be able to see the little, those guys. Drumsticks, I guess. I just like to twist it. It doesn't have to be pretty. Nobody's going to see this part. All right. Kind of going to be in the center because I'm going to do a bow, and I think I'm going to add some jewels. I think I said that. And I'm just attaching it to somewhere on the wreath that I can, you know, I'll show you once I'm done. This will be the most difficult part, probably. I'm gonna attach a third, like, I guess hanger or attachment to the back of this because it's kind of a large item and I don't want it going anywhere. So I'm just gonna put another one. And I want it to face up a little, like move it up like this. So, and again, the placement with your arrangements, it's your preference. Like, see, I want it up like that. So a little tucked down, but I still, again, I want that top to be seen. All right, so let's flip it over, see where I can. And I'll show you the back when I'm done. So this is the back. See, I just 1, 2, and 3, kind of like a triangle. And if there's ever a time where you aren't able to find like an anchor to hang your attachments, you can always attach a bunch of, or 2 long zip ties and make like a line, if that makes sense. So then you can attach your arrangement. And there we go. And I know it looks a little bulky, but don't you worry. All right, now we're gonna add a bow. I think I'm gonna add some jewels. Let's do that. All right, friends, so these are my ribbon choices. This is, I mean, I used this last year and you look at it and you just, it screams Nutcracker. And it matches that drum really well with the black and the gold and the white. So, and it adds the red because I do want to incorporate red and blue and green, which you can see with these other 3 solid ribbons. This gold 2-inch. I have this like emerald green. What is that? 1-inch. And then this beautiful like, it's like a blue ribbon with like the gold trim. So we're going to do that. And these are like the 3 jewels I'm thinking also of incorporating. So that's how I picked the ribbon choices. Okay. So let's get going. So I'm going to do about a 7-inch tail, okay? And I'm going to do kind of a larger bow. I want 2 7-inch loops. I want this to be, and I know I could have used a 4, like I have a 4-inch I liked, but it didn't have that black and white trim kind of around it, so we're going to just stick with this, okay? And then I have this cool little gold number, and it has that green at the end, the back, which I thought. All right. And then for this, we're going to do 2 5-inch. I don't have much ribbon of this, but I do know I want to use it. Or like 5.5. That's the end of it. That's so sad when that happens. All right. And now we have a green. I like the solids, you know, some patterns, some solids. We'll do 2 5-inch loops. All right. You guys can't see. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then this blue. What is it, like a cobalt blue with the, it's pretty. I'll do 2 4-inch. can move around your tails how you like. All right. Then we lift this bow up like so. And I like to use a floral wire to put it, that's how I attach all my bows. So you'll just zip it, before you zip it too tight, like I just did. Almost. Come on. Technical difficulties over here. All right. Oh my goodness. See, nothing's ever perfect. All right, we're gonna, and isn't that a gorgeous bow? It screams Nutcracker, like a, oh, I love it. All right, now let's get our wreath stand back up. All right, so here we go. We have our beautiful bow. I think we're gonna put it to the right. Yeah, I don't know why. I like the right side now. Right now, I switch it up. But right now, my designs are leaning more towards the right. I don't know why, but that's what I prefer right now. So we're gonna go with it. And again, don't pull it too tight. You're just gonna move your tails how you like them. And there, we got a beautiful, look at that bow. What do I want to do with this? See, I think I gotta move this over because, there we go. Nothing too crazy. I definitely want this ribbon to show. That's the show stopper. And then like a little gold in between. See? Make it a little even. Perfect. Look at that. And then I will add probably more ribbon. I do like a and I'm not a pro at this, so so I'm just saying. And this guy will just add like a little this. And we're just moving these tails that we started before for the little bunny loops or whatever you want to call it, just to get some more ribbon. I'm not going to do a waterfall for this one. I want these like long, I think. Maybe these two I will. There we go. And then I will add, oh no, we ran out of another ribbon. The green is gone. Okay, well, the perfect. I'm just putting the ribbons on top of each other and I'm measuring. And then come under here in between some of the mesh because I want to add some more tails. Because this is going to be like I like elegant, very Christmassy. And then we'll take the blue one on top of that, Nutcracker inspired. This is what we have. So, and you could leave it like this, just fix up the ribbons, but I will tell you with like very good quality ribbon, it just, you can tell. The bows are fuller. It took me a while to work with more expensive ribbon, I guess, because I was so fearful I was going to mess up. But once I took that plunge, I'm just like, it's just gorgeous. So yeah. So I'm going to fold these. All right. Like this. And I'm going to go around the wreath and fold them back, okay? All right, so I've gone ahead and you can see I have fixed all of the ends of the ribbons and I've just folded them under. Just makes it look a little nicer, a little cleaner. All right, so now, like I said, most of the picks that I'm going to be using are from Hobby Lobby. I went there the other day and these are some of my most favorite holiday, like Christmas picks. They're cost friendly and they're just beautiful. I love them. They're good fillers. So let's see what we got. So I got these little green thingies and you can cut them down. You could get two, cut right here and then right here. You can get two. So I thought those were beautiful. And then these little like velvet blue, like a cobalt, these little balls. And then we have these like gold leaves. Love them. You can cut them down. You can get a bunch of little picks out of each one. And then this is probably my favorite, that like these red berry picks. They have these in gold and red. I don't know, and maybe silver. I just love these. They add so much. So we have that. And then we have these little guys. I thought these were fun. They're like, I don't know, you can get like 3, I think. I used once you cut them down. So this is what we're working with, okay? Again, those were all from Hobby Lobby. And I did mention some jewels. I'm gonna put these guys in first. These were from Craft Outlet, but Hobby Lobby does have jewels. So we have a blue one, gold and red. And I think I'm gonna put them all in. We're gonna go big or go home. That's what we're doing. So let's do this thing. So what I have gone ahead and done is attach these pipe cleaners to all three of the jewels I'm using. And I've also, you can see, got a little, but it picks off, little glue. I glued the top because when I attach these, sometimes, depending on where I get them, they come off because they are ornaments. And so I just like to glue that little like ornament, hold the, you know, what you hold the ornament to. I just like to glue it on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's glam this baby up. And again, you don't have to add the jewels. You don't have to add any of this, but why not? Perfect. One. And then we got the gold. I will put the gold, I think, down here. And as soon as I saw this drum, I knew I was going to add jewels. Like, and then I saw them again at Craft Outlet, and I was like, yep. I'm pulling it, but I'm going to glue these down too. So don't, we have 1, 2. And this guy's going to go a little upside down behind the bow. And again, I'm just attaching these all to that frame. Don't worry, that will stay because we will be gluing it. So let me just step back and see how I like it. Perfect. And they're different. This is a different, like, so yeah. I'm just gluing it to the mesh. So there's nowhere this guy is going. Okay. Oh, I got glue on my hand. Ow. Crap. Okay, be careful with the glue gun, guys. Ugh. This is why people put their wreaths down and they're gluing. Oh. We'll just do this. Friends, do not try this at home. Do it. All right. Perfect. So now we have our 3 jewels. 1, 2, 3, our beautiful ribbon, our drum, of course, and now we're gonna go and add some beautiful picks. I'm also, because I want some sort of like greenery, but nothing too crazy, I'm just gonna add some of these. Again, this is from Hobby Lobby and I love it. It's a great filler. And what I do is I'm just going to cut it into 2 pieces. I think this will look nice. And I'm just going to add a bit, that's too much. I don't know. So we're going to cut individual pieces. That's what I've done in the past. And we're just going to cut them. I like this because when you do it this way, you do get a lot. So I'm just going to cut 2 of these. Do that. Oh, my light went off. You know, I could be more organized, but I think this is me. So I'm not sugarcoating it, and I can be a mess sometimes. So if you like that. All right. And again, this is just to add some depth or some like some texture. I'm just going to add it around. See? I think this will look really nice with all of those elements, all that shiny, all the shiny picks. And again, this is one of my favorite items from Hobby Lobby as well. So go to Hobby Lobby if you can. And they don't have to be perfectly spaced. Let's see. Yeah. So again, it just adds a little texture. Now we're going to get to our fun picks. I'm going to do gold first. So, and these are great because again, you can really cut them down. One, you can get 3 pieces out of this one. So that is a lot in my opinion. So I'll do 2 of these to start off. See? Sometimes when something doesn't want to stick, you just push it, hold it a little bit in between some mesh. And I mean, that glue is going to capture that, or that mesh is going to capture all that glue. So I'll get underneath this ornament. Probably going to have to cut a 3rd one, which is fine. I will. Now I'm going to go in with these green curly cues. I'm going to do 3 of these as well. And the fun thing with these whimsical is these picks like take up so much room, and they're so filling, which is nice, if that makes sense. You can just, if you want, isn't that going in? There we go. And please, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I need one more. One more. Ooh, I found these too. Ooh. We're gonna add some white too, just to, again, Hobby Lobby. Now let's add those red berries. And again, I'm not putting in the whole thing. I'm just cutting them 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 of them. So yeah, now we need some red. I need to move my glue pot. This is just not. And I am going to cut down some of these. If I can see pine, like the needles, I do like to cut them because I try not to show them. But most of the time my like elements cover it, which is good. But see, and the red is like really like having it come together, which I love. going to use a little more red because they're smaller. Okay. And now these blue, gorgeous pieces. I'm going to cut them. And these are going to probably go on the inside of the wreath more. We'll see how that works. Just cut one of those off. And always step back if you need to check out the design. All right, guys, now I'm gonna go in and fill in the center of the wreath. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this pine. Just to fill in some holes, some texture. Oh, do you hear that? Let's see. All right, so now I'm going to add some of those white picks that I said, those like white berries, just like the red ones. I'm going to add a few of those. get another one. I might cut some more of these, but I'm going to cut them down even more and put a few of those in the center. Of course, I put that backwards. I love it. Need something right here. What can I put there? And now I'm just doing like a little touch up, just making sure there's no holes and that there's an even mixture of colors throughout, that it's well balanced. I do want to do want to cut that top off. I think I'm going to put oh, love it. All right, guys, let's see what we got. There's our bow with the ribbon and the jewels. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, this is such a festive piece. It is perfect for Christmas, the holidays. I love it. It's very glam, very elegant. there you go. Well, guys, as always, thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your busy schedule to spend it with me as I do something I truly, truly enjoy, which is create these beautiful pieces for you all. Again, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave comments in the comments or questions. Let me know where you're from. I want to see where all these viewers are from. And just say hi, share if you feel ever so inclined. But as always, thank you guys so much. And I am Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop, and we will chit chat again soon. All right, bye guys.